A family in the lower valley is picking up the pieces after a warehouse fire took all of the agricultural equipment they owned.
The fire began approximately at 2:30, and as you can see behind me, it's still going on. What started off as a hostage situation at North Rise Senior Living Center in Las Cruces turned into a double shooting just before 12. New Mexico State Police and Las Cruces Police are investigating right now. They're not letting anyone in, but we are told that a visitor and a resident are the victims. Fort Bliss officials say the mountains, the sand, and the temperature in this area all come together to create a replica of some of the battlegrounds. The U.S. Army has placed artillery equipment in Fort Bliss because of this exercise. It's the same training exercise that killed a soldier Tuesday morning. It's called Iron Focus, and it prepares soldiers to live in the desert terrain while getting hands-on experience with live fire equipment.
It's definitely better. The more times you can shoot the big gun, shoot the main gun, the more comfortable you're going to be when the time comes to pull the trigger on the enemy.
It was one of those military vehicles at Iron Focus that ran over Captain Jonathan Wincoop while he was asleep.
The environment, the training that we serve here in the military, that is something that you expect that could happen.
Captain Wincoop was a highly decorated soldier that arrived in Fort Bliss in 2011. He was originally from Ohio and is leaving behind a wife and 3 children.
Our thoughts and concerns go out to the soldier's family as well as his unit.
Lieutenant Peters says safety is always on their forefront, and investigators are looking into what went wrong so it will not happen again. Despite the accident, Fort Bliss commanders say the exercise will continue and soldiers should come prepared to fight. Reporting in West El Paso, Adriana Candelaria, CBS 4. After 6 months of not receiving any answers from the Mexican government, a group of parents has crossed into the U.S. They hope this side of the border will help them find not 1 or 2, but 43 students who went missing last year. The borderland is one of the first stops in their journey.
Uno, dos, tres.
No one knows what happened to them, but their family and friends are convinced they're alive somewhere.
Si Dios quiere, nos vamos a encontrar.
43 Ayotzinapa students were on their way to Iguala City in the state of Guerrero, Mexico last September. That's when the mayor of Iguala allegedly ordered police to open fire on their bus. Vice News and international news channels says the group was going to protest education reforms. Iguala's mayor denies having anything to do with their disappearance, but a survivor says it was police who attacked them. After a lack of answers from the government, Ayotzinapa students took their voice to the streets in Mexico City. The protest spread internationally with supporters saying, "We are all Ayotzinapa."
Actually, it started here in El Paso because we as a border community have also been victims of the violence going on in Mexico.
And Ayotzinapa parents are not alone. Other characters who mourned the loss of a child at the rally were victims of missing daughters, sisters, and wives in Juarez. The El Paso Caravan is one of 3 touring throughout the United States. They're set to end their quest in New York City, where they'll present their case to the Inter-American Commission on Human Rights. Reporting live in the studio, Adriana Candelaria, KFOX 14 News at 9.